And we are back for our finals. We have Bancroft Rosalie versus
Franklin.
Franklin. All right. First game mode or first map is going to be Push Coliseo, and then we'll go from there. Um, we got we got an undefeated team versus another team has one loss. So should hopefully be a pretty close match. We'll kind of see how the match turns out.
Yeah, I mean, uh, the interesting thing I'm seeing is that both teams have a freshman as one of their starters.
I know, and that's probably good for both teams, just because once you lose those upperclassmen, team to reload is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Franklin though coming in with no seniors, whereas Bancroft Rosalie does have those two. So
Yeah,
we
I
could
think
see,
that could add a bit of interesting dynamic to this as well.
could this be the start of a Franklin dynasty? Who knows?
Could be.
But I know Bancroft Rosalie isn't going to come leave without leaving a fight, so this should be a good one. Right now we're getting teams set up. For Franklin, we have R.J. Largett, Tristan Graham, Steele Marks, Alex Galden, and Graham Lichty, probably Lichty. And then on the Bancroft Rosalie side, we got A.J. Weiss, Garen Coons, Robert Campbell Webster, Trevor Flores, and James Rowe. Same with Lakota Russman and Hayden Briggs as their subs. So the teams are getting started. Doors are about to open, and we're about to get into the action right now.
We're going to start watching with some Malga. So we'll see how this goes. And this is going to be Bancroft Rosalie, who we are watching.
And it looks like on the other side they got a Diva as their tank. So it's two different comps right there. We got Maga, who can kind of take up space and just get a lot of damage out. But then Diva, who can kind of fly around, control projectiles. So
Diva is a really good matchup into Malga. I mean, just DM is kind of just one of the best abilities in the game. There's no set number of damage that it can take up. It's literally just infinite damage as long as you have DM.
Yep. And so like I said, we're here playing push. So the objective right now is they're going to take control of the robot and get their barrier pushed as far as they can into the enemy spawn. So it's going to be the first fight's going to be very important. Diva goes out of mech.
And they did find a pick early on that Ana, and I mean then they just found the Bastion. So let's see if they can capitalize off that. I mean, they are pushing right now, and yeah, they are going to be able to capitalize off that.
Yeah, Farah's going to back up a little bit, and they're going to start getting the push going on the robot.
And I mean, just like in these kind of pokey fights, it's literally Malga is he's just kind of really good here because he has that poke range, and I mean, setting targets on fire literally just gives him health. So it doesn't get much better than that if you're a tank player.
All right, and they switched from Diva to Zarya, so not a bad choice. Zarya builds up charge for how much bullets and damage she takes, so it could be an interesting thing with Maga because his job or role is basically just output damage.
Yeah, and I mean, let's just see how quickly she can build some charge here. Not having any bubbles is kind of a scary situation if you're this Zarya. But they do find a pick on Malga. They do want to play kind of fast here. And them being down tank, up to 73 charge is really kind of crazy. It really is one of those things where, charge, if you have high charge, you are such a high-value target.
Okay, and they got the pick on the Reaper trying to flank, and so now they're going to start trying to get the robot back onto the other side and get it pushed back towards the middle.
And if you're looking at the ult economy right now, Bancroft Rosalie almost having Nano, Rush, and Cage Fight versus Franklin's having Barrage, almost having Nano and Rush. And Zarya slowly losing that charge over time. She's going to have to try to find a way to get some charge going here.
All right, so
the Nano's invested onto Malga. Probably a Cage Fight as well. Cage Fight does get invested.
I think
Zarya going to full charge.
And they
oh, my.
Pop the ult to get the Maga.
They invest the Nano here just to save their Zarya.
So we got a lot going on right now. Zarya's trying to live. I think
Zarya, it is a 1v4 right now. Zarya, not having any bubbles and that Mega being gone.
And that'll be the reset right there.
Yeah,
good fight right there. Reaper ult and Kiriko Rush still available up there for Bancroft Rosalie. So we'll see what Franklin can do.
Probably going to look for kind of a tricky Blossom here. If just seeing what we saw from Ghost last game, I would not expect anything less.
Oh, and they do see him trying to get the flank. He has to
He will
wraith out of
wraith
there.
out. They do find a pick on Franklin's Bastion. And, oh, this Kiri does go down next. Can they find another pick? Or can Franklin possibly pull it back here? Losing both supports. And there goes
Zarya
Farah.
by herself, trying to see what she can do, but it's going to do it for that team fight right there. Again, Bancroft, Rosalie really kind of controlling. Again, how do you even use those ults either? So they still have those two ults and then building ult charge with the other heroes.
And these early picks, finding another early pick on the Bastion, those are going to be detrimental to these fights. Like, going down without one of your players is just such a hard fight because 4v5 in this game just does not work out.
All right, so we get to the bridge. Right now, it's all Bancroft Rosalie really pushing that robot. This is a huge fight right here. It could be.
Sleep Dart will find Zarya. Anti's invested, and one of the bubbles, and Cleanse.
So Bastion comes for a little flank, almost gets the pick, but doesn't quite.
Bastion having to play back just to make sure he doesn't die here.
Ult comes out, some good damage, but it's like he's got a grab, and then there's a lot going on right now.
Big barrage.
There's also
Finding
Reaper ult.
4.
Reaper gets picked.
3.
And I think who won that?
It looks like Franklin won that one.
Yeah, Franklin. Oh wait, no, we got a 1v1 right here.
Farah wins.
Farah wins that. Yep.
They said they made Overwatch 2 5v5 to have less visual clutter. Did not do its job.
That was the epitome of Overwatch right there.
Yeah, let's see. That was Nano, Rush, and Blossom from Bancroft, and then Barrage, Artillery, Grav, and Rush from
everyone
Franklin.
at the same time just hit Q. So let's see what we got now. No ults available for either team, so we're trying to see how Franklin can kind of make this work.
Can Franklin find a pick on this Bastion here? Ooh, being in there this far is getting so much value right now. Oh, she does have to play back here, though.
Oh, and she backs up, tries to heal. And so
they do find a pick on Bancroft's Ana. That is a big pick if you're that Mauga. Oh, Cage Fight's invested from Bancroft. Will they find the pick on the Mauga here? They invest Nano onto Franklin's Mauga. Ooh, and he just burns.
Just melts him. And so Franklin's moving forward now. Bancroft, Rosalie having to back up a little bit, regroup. I think that was a pretty good team fight on Franklin's part.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't agree. I agree with everything that just happened there. Like, that Nano, that was an amazing play.
Yeah, especially with double Magas. Whoever can get the pick is going to be able to control the space for sure.
Yeah. And I can't find my words today, but just shredding through that Mauga's armor is so incredibly hard with how much healing their team has.
And they do get the pick on the Bastion right there. Farah's up top, putting in some damage.
They are finding a lot of space right now, which is really good. They do have Barrage there, so if they find it advantageous, they could pop it.
And
ooh, they do find the Reaper.
But then there goes Maga right around the corner. But
Farah has to go up here.
Yeah, 24 health. Maybe pop an ult. No, just going to get some picks. I think pick up a little health pack as she can and start moving.
Yeah, I think she's just going to try to get out here.
All right, so I think we got some.
Is Mauga going to be able to chase her? Mauga will.
Oh, gets the health pack.
She will be okay.
And I think we'll survive. Yep, survive. So resetting for the next team fighter here. We've got 3 minutes left. Still a comfortable lead for Bancroft Rosalie. So these next team fights could be important. It could push the robot back one way or kind of get it closer to that spawn point.
Yeah, and I mean, popping the turret form early here, just trying to maybe get some damage out. Both teams will actually invest their turret. Ooh, Farah goes down for Franklin. Nano's invested from Bancroft. Will they invest anything else here? Maybe trying to help that Mauga build his ult.
Oh, and they pick Franklin's Bastion off too.
They do, but they do sleep him, and they do anti him. Oh, but they have cleanse for it. Oh, man.
And I don't know if this Maga will
I
pop
don't think they have enough damage to fight it.
No,
yeah.
they save the ults, okay? So with the, Franklin has just about everything except for Anna's dart or Anna's Nano. So this next team fight isn't probably going to be a wash. It could be.
This is going to go either exactly how it went last time we saw one of these fights. Ooh, finding a Reaper getting out early is going to
misses the
and
TP.
There goes they invested one ult here and they're going to win it.
That's good value right there. Getting some pushes those back.
Oh, that Bastion is so scary if you're Farah.
Farah's doing really good, staying up high, getting some poke damage. That Ana might not make it.
Ooh, a pick on this Ana here would be very good for Franklin.
Farah survives, backs up.
Yeah, she has to get out there.
And
They will be able to stack up again as 5.
yeah, Maga's back on the line too. So now we got another big fight right there
And
coming
you
up.
still have 4 ults. I mean, you have, yeah, both teams have 4 ults. I mean, this can go anybody's direction because it's just going to depend on who invests faster and what they
Yeah,
invest.
cage fight's coming out from one of the Magas. I can tell.
Oh, definitely.
We just got to see when and
I
how they
honestly
use
wouldn't
it.
even be surprised if both Maugas invested cage fight.
So Farah's out here trying to do some work against this Reaper, and I think she'll survive. So we got
Cage fight is invested.
Rush comes out too.
Four ults are invested
and
from Bancroft.
uses them, and I think it comes out in their favor. They got the robot back.
They did get the robot back, and the thing is, it just cost them every ult they had.
Yeah, so they have the Huff.
They still
Blossom.
have the Reaper though. The Blossom can be detrimental, and we saw Ghost and what he can cook up with a Blossom. So.
And then Franklin having almost all the ults except for Bastion. So this could be, again, the other important team fight. That robot's getting really close to spawn, ending this match. So final 35 seconds, though.
Can they find a pick on the Pharah? They will find a pick on the Pharah. They have to play fast here. Mauga gets anti. They have the Kiri, though. Cage fight's invested from Franklin.
They got to get
Nano's invested. Rush is invested as well.
Death Blossom comes out.
Blossom comes out and finds 2. That is crazy.
Oh, but wait. Maga's still alive.
Oh,
Kiriko gets the pick.
Healing, though.
Oh, it's the support
back, though.
It's just support. See what they can do.
Supports v Pharah here.
Can they do it?
This is anybody's game. Nades sent out. Doesn't find any value.
I think they got to back up and reset.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fight, though. Okay, overtime. So Franklin's got to stay on the robot now this entire time. They can't back off, or what we call a C9. They can't get off the robot.
Yeah.
Or else this match is over.
I mean, yeah, this is kind of scary because Bancroft's ult economy is just so much better. They didn't. That's a big ante. Finding the Pharah. Ante. Will they? Oh, Mauga will go next.
And I think that's gonna do it.
That is probably. This might end this map.
And they get the last couple.
That will be a team kill.
And that's gonna be.
Bancroft Rosalie will take that one.
That's GG's on that first map.
Very well done.
I'm gonna call it early. Reaper Death Blossom play of the game.
I would. It's either that or a cage fight.
We'll see what we got. Play of the game. Oh,
it's
the Pharah.
A barrage. Actually, it might be an environmental. No, it was barrage.
That grab plus the barrage, and then the Death Blossom came out afterwards. So this was a crazy team fight here.
Yeah, that literally. That is one of those fights that it's just one of those fights that you can't predict the outcome of because both teams invested so much there.
All right, so right away, Bancroft takes the early lead. We go to a next map, which will be a hybrid. So Franklin will get the choice. Look at the hybrid choices. We got Blizzard World, a personal favorite, Kings Row.
I think that's kind of everybody's personal take is that just Kings Row, when it comes down to it, in most competitions, I think Kings Row is just one of the better maps. But it appears as if we're going to Eichenwald.
Eichenwald. Who doesn't like Eichenwald? I love Eichenwald for the fact that Overwatch does a good job of updating it during the seasons. So you get a nice little Halloween stuff. You get some other things.
Yeah, I really do love the Halloween variation. But to be fair, Scrims Row also goes to the winter variation.
That's true. All right, so I don't know. Early predictions. I think this game is on either side.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I didn't really see a clear advantage to either team. So as the heroes are getting picked, let's just kind of see where the match will go.
Honestly, I think we kind of have an idea of what to expect from Bancroft Rosalie, saying that, I mean, at least on our side of the stream, they've run the same thing. The only thing that has some occasional change is their supports.
Yep.
So I think if you're thinking about it, it's going to be Mauga, Reaper, Bastion, and then probably in this map, it's probably going to be Ana or Bap, and then Kiri here.
Yep. And so seeing the other team, Franklin, they're gonna switch it up a little bit. I don't think they're still playing pretty well. I don't think they need to do anything drastic. I see the Orisa comes out, and they want to stay to the skies. It looks like rather than Pharah, they go Echo. So it'll be an interesting fight when they kind of get out there.
Echo offers a bit more burst damage than Pharah does. And I think that's going to be something interesting to see because Pharah tends to have more play, but Echo has a lot of burst damage that Pharah can't provide.
And Echo has a pretty unique ult where she can copy another hero,
Yeah.
which could be the support.
And I'm thinking they might try to copy this Mauga or even the Reaper here.
Yeah, so-
Either one would not be very surprising.
So looks like Franklin will be attacking first. Bancroft Rosalie on the defensive side first. So the way hybrid works is there's a payload. They got to capture the point first, and then they got to escort the payload to the other side of the castle. So it's a pretty fun game mode.
Echo is in the back line, it appears. Or she was, at least.
Okay, so then they're up there now. Reaper frontlining a little bit, but then here comes Maga in for the support.
Honestly, I think that Echo going into the back line just offered them so much space there. And I think it was like very well invested. Although Fortify does go out from Franklin. And the Jav Spin. Apologies.
Maga goes to half health, but right away quickly gets supported. And so now they kind of get pushed
Nate
back.
is invested in a defensive manner over offensively. Trying to find more healing rather than anteing. Finding a sleep. Spear goes out.
Pushes the Maga back.
They will not find the ante right there. But neither team finds an ante there. So
and the Reaper kind of working, but gets picked off on the side.
Reaper does go down.
So now
will there be follow up here? Ooh, Echo getting dangerously low.
It's a 4v5. Let's see what they
Oh,
do.
ante
huge ante.
3. Oh, okay. Ana won't go down here.
They get no
They have
value
to
out of
play
the ante.
really slow. Nano's invested
They
from
nano the Maga.
Bancroft.
Huge stomp.
Finding Echo. Oh,
But
still,
they do pick up
it's
the
still
Bastion.
even. Oh, they do find.
There's
they
a lot
find
going on right
Bastion.
now.
There goes Ana. This one's gonna
Bancroft's
go
gonna
in
win it.
Bancroft. In
Yeah,
Bancroft's
Bancroft
favor.
holds down. Okay, so we did see the Kiriko rush, and we did see the Nano come out. So those are two big support ults to be used already.
Yeah, and I mean, both of those support ults going out from Bancroft isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I mean, supports can build their ults so fast.
Yeah, so Maga picks up his cage fight's ready to go.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Orisa to invest Terra Surge inside that cage fight because he literally can't escape it without canceling his ult.
All right, so let's see if we can see another perspective. Let's see who else we can look at. Echo right now. Try to see if they can get some picks. They do have their ult they can copy, so
They did invest the Nano onto Orisa.
And they copied the
is
Maga.
Invested, goes on to Mauga.
Anteed.
Mauga's anteed.
plus the Orisa ult,
Oh,
and that's a
that
good use right there. And that's going to be does the Kiriko survive?
I think the Kiri's going to survive here. I don't think Echo's going to be able to find the pick.
Oh, wait. Cat's the Kiriko, but I think – oh, yeah, doesn't
Just
work.
invest in the cage fight there just because there's no reason not to.
And what a good push by Franklin to get the first point. So now we got it doesn't reset the time, but it adds time back to the clock. So now they got about 3.5 to see how far they can get this payload across
Franklin
the map.
Franklin everything they had except for this Bastion, which just came online. And then if you're looking at Bancroft, they have 3 ults here coming up. Support ults are on their way as well. So I think Ghost is going to go for a kind of sneaky Blossom here.
And I do think it was a good use of their ults, though.
Yeah,
They
I
needed
would
it.
have to agree. I think it's better to invest it and win than to not.
Yeah,
So,
I think they would have had one more team fight after that, and they would have been pretty tight. So this one, great use of their ults. Now they look at the payloads moving around. This Reaper's coming for a nice little flank, though.
He's looking for it. He's going to Wraith out. And the
Cage Fight comes out
does get
and
invested. And
Bastion ult comes in to clean up.
Finding 3.
And then they get the Kiriko. She's going to run away. I think she's going to survive there.
She will get out. Will
Same
Echo
with
get out?
the Echo.
Echo will get out.
Get a full health pack. And so Reaper's waiting by the payload.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
It's going to be...
Ooh, finding a big stagger onto Echo. That is a really scary thing. I mean, being down to DPS, like I've said, it's just such a hard thing to fight with.
Oh, and that's Reaper's.
Reapers.
Oh, gets caught. They catch him. He was waiting.
Had that Echo not came back when she did, that would have been a scary moment for them.
All right, so the huge ante looks like we got 3.
Ante finds 3. Ooh,
Reaper's
just kind of playing slow here. Mauga's already invested his cardiac overdrive.
Yeah.
Finding a pick on the Bastion.
Then we got
Echo's just playing in the back. Nano gets invested from Bancroft. They are just. They
gets
do
the
find a
stomp.
pick on Kiri.
Gets the stomp, but Ante's a Maga.
Ante goes out, finds Ana.
Echo's about half health. Kind of got
Echo just
try
has
to
to
survive.
play kind of slow.
Oh,
here.
and then the Reaper comes in to help clean up that. So Echo's got to try to survive or get staggered. Yeah.
Echo will not get out there.
All right, so they gotta reset. Kind of cool.
Oh, and that's gonna be an early. Oh, the reload. No, Will they find a pick?
Oh, there's Reaper.
Oh,
He's going to get
he's
caught.
so low.
Gets a health
Will
pack
he
to
get
survive.
out?
But
He will get out.
Oh!
Oh, they find a pick on him.
Oh, and they go Ramatra. They
At
switch
the
it up.
very end.
Okay, so now they got a 4v5 right now advantage.
Bashing getting dangerous though. Copy's invested in going on to the Mauga. Rush is invested from Bancroft. Both supports are down for Bancroft. You kind of have to play slow here. I mean, maybe the Cardiac will go out, but I think he's just going to try to get out here.
Franklin's pushing right now, and that was good. And I don't know, they still have 2 support ults for Franklin. So
Reaper is waiting. He's just kind of waiting.
He's waiting for that ult.
I think he's going to rotate to the bridge. He will rotate the bridge. Oh, the Echo saw him, though.
You know, you always what do you do? Do you play the ult right away, or do you save it for that big moment?
I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm somebody who just prefers to invest my ult, even if it's just getting space, I think it's worth.
I think the Reaper's waiting for a moment. I think the cage fight, Reaper ult might be coming.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
They pick it.
Kiri goes down. Bastion is traded, though.
There's the Death Blossom.
There's the
Gets
Blossom.
2,
Finding
gets 3,
3,
gets
4.
4.
Big Blossom.
Yep. And they did have to use the cage fight, too, so that's big. But Franklin still has Anna's support, or Anna's ult and Rush.
Yeah, I mean, having those ults here are going to be pretty helpful. You have to try to invest them meticulously, though, because Rush is a ult that gets a lot of value just by space it creates. And, I mean, with an Annihilation, especially, you just have so much speed going for you.
All right, we got 10 seconds left, down to 5. They got a touch.
Anti does... They got... Oh, this Mauga has to go down here if they want to have a touch.
They touch, they got overtime, but now they got to see if they can get there.
Will they have a second touch? And they will have a second touch. Echo is on cart. She finds Kiri. Finds
They get 2, and then there's
it's just Reaper.
And they're going to get it.
Get point?
They're going to get... They got the team kill.
They do. They will get point here.
They will
Mauga will not have touch, will he?
All
no,
right.
He will not.
Like I said, popping those ults and using them to get that win. So that was the last checkpoint, though. So now they got to go all the way to the end of the map. A minute and a half left. 3 ults still, though, for Franklin.
Annihil and Artillery. I mean, Annihilation is kind of a crazy ult, but the thing that's going to be scary for that Ramatra is just Mauga. He's just so strong into him.
And I see Bancroft Rosalie has the Nano waiting, and Rush is slowly getting up there, too, so we could see a nice support.
Oh, Bastion gets slept. Will they? Suzu goes out, but he
lives.
does live. Antied on the Mauga, but he is nano boosted. He has so much.
Oh, Ram goes down.
Ram is out.
Stomp comes out too, and it's just clean up right now by the Maga. Oh, but do they get the pick on the Maga? They get the pick on the Maga trying to.
Mauga goes down. Anna is down though. That's gonna be a big stagger for Franklin. Bancroft does have to play a little bit slow here. Actually, they don't want to play slow. They want to play fast, keep the time. They have to want to play aggressive.
They got 20 seconds. Reaper got dangerously up there.
Yeah, I mean, cage fight's invested in the back line, finding Bastion. Ooh,
Kirko's living.
They invested the Annihilation, not finding as much value. Kiri's also goes down. Mauga's still in the back line. He
lives.
Ooh, I think
it's a huge fight. Oh, they get Ramatra.
Ram goes down,
and that might do it
Reaper's
right there.
Yeah, that was a very good push.
That was a very good push on the end of Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin had a really good push there.
So now we'll switch sides, and we'll see Bancroft Rosalie's turn at it.
I mean, yeah, both sides playing fantastically there.
This is some great Overwatch getting played right now, people. It's some great Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, even with Bancroft being like that 7-0 team, they're playing really well, but so is Franklin. I mean, they would not. I don't think they're anything to shrug off at all.
No, this is a great championship finals here for Division 4.
Oh yeah.
All right, so as we get back to our spawns now, like I said, we're switching sides. So Franklin will try to defend the point, while Bancroft Rosalie tries to get to that first capture point and then move the payload across. Since Franklin didn't get the payload all the way across the end of the map, they only have to get to the same point for them to get the win here. And that would do it. That would be the championship right here.
That would be.
So Franklin's got to hold them off, hope for a Game 3, or a decisive Game 3, and then we'll go from there.
And it's looking like Franklin is going to match the Mauga.
Man, that's got to be the move right now. If one team's playing it, the other team's got to play it as well. I think especially how
They're
well
going
both
to play kind of aggro here,
yeah,
which
kind of up front. And the Reaper is come out also by Franklin. So we got Reapers, we got Magas. It's the well, actually
this is a mirror match.
it's a mirror match right now. So that's how close this game is. That's how close these teams are. It's who could ever can just play it right and get the right things.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm kind of intrigued to see how this Reaper starts out.
All right, so the Reaper catches the other Reaper trying to flank.
He will start. Starts early, grabs the mini.
And then gets back to his
He's just going
team.
to get back to his team there. And then coming in from the other from the Mauga's perspective.
Mauga's got half health, but then
Mauga is half health. And I mean, that's just one of the things. Ooh.
oh, they catch the
They
Reaper.
will find the Reaper.
They catch the Reaper.
That's a big. That is not what you want to see if you are Franklin right now.
And-
Oh, they
but
do find Anna.
Okay, so now we're at 4. So will they push? Will they wait?
And they are off the Reaper onto the Pharah.
Reaper's respawned. I don't know if he's back quite yet.
They did find the pick on the Bastion as well. Pharah going up in the air.
Oh,
Mauga getting slept.
Oh,
Mauga goes down.
Yep. So
And Reaper's just kind of poking out this Pharah. Being kind of low health, he will get out.
I think Bancroft's gonna have to reset. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't have a tank.
Mauga will get back so quickly with how close they are in spawn. Ooh, but a pick on this Bastion would be detrimental here.
Oh, as far
Suzu
as
goes out.
as far as doing work, yeah, gets the Suzu out, which is really important right now. The Reaper's kind of waiting again in that corner,
He
trying
is
to.
just waiting for this next engage. And I mean, that poor Bastion is just getting lit up.
And looks like we have Nano available.
Bancroft does invest the Nano onto Mauga.
Doesn't get the Kiriko. He's close, but Maga's just taking him so much space, eating up all those.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, he gets dangerously low there. He invests the Cardiac, and will he gain enough health from it? They do.
Rush comes out.
They are even right now.
There's a
Both
lot
teams-
happening right now.
Ooh,
They get
finding the picks on those supports is going to be really big here.
Franklin. I think is up right now, and I don't know if.
The Kiri is alive for Bancroft.
And they pick off the Maga, and I think Kiri's gonna have to either back up or see if she can get a TP back to her team.
She
She gets
will.
it. She survives. Huge
Just
right there.
in the nick of time.
So on both teams, we got cage fight available. We got Bastion ult, but Franklin having Barrage and Rush still available on their end. We're down to a minute and a half, so this next team fight's gonna be pretty big. Who's going to have the best ult usage? Who's going to get the best movement? Who's going to get the right pick?
I think one of the biggest things is what's going to happen here is they're going to cage fight. And, yep, there's the cage, and I think Blossom's going to come in next. Oh, wrong button. And Artillery is invested.
Oh,
Barrage is invested.
Wow. There's a lot going on right now. We're about half and half.
It looks like. Ooh.
Kiri gets the Maga.
Can Kiri? Oh. Kiri cannot.
And I think
both the DPS, and they will find cap.
Yep, they will cap, and they'll start moving it. So that again, they add that time back. So now it's 3.5 minutes. This is going either way. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say I want to call it right now. Obviously, both teams playing extremely well.
Oh yeah. This is just such a hard match to call because both teams are pretty equally matched. Ooh, is Farah? I mean, yeah, that Reaper's just going to get out here. Is Farah going to keep chasing? She is going to keep chasing.
This Reaper's going to...
Ooh, I think she picked the wrong fight.
This is going to be a huge fight right here.
Range.
Oh, but the big health pack.
the Mega.
Big health pack gets him.
Being down one is so bad. So scary.
So Franklin now has the advantage. Popping the Bastion ult. Reaper's on their way back, and there's Mog.
Nano is invested, making this entirely winnable.
Oh, but slept.
Finding that finding the Mauga is
Just won't. This is so tight right now.
This is essentially how Mauga matches work. It's literally just you get
Gets
one
the
so
Bastion
low.
pick.
They find the Bastion.
Comes with the slam.
The Nano's invested actually onto Franklin's Mauga.
And slowly moving that payload forward inch by inch as this is all happening too.
Anti is invested. Ooh, Bancroft.
Oh, we're living. We're still living. Gets the slam.
Oh,
drops
and
the cage fight.
I mean, yeah, that's totally okay, honestly.
All right, so
Ooh,
and Bastion's by himself. I think he's gonna back up. Maga's gonna be there.
I don't think he's gonna get out in time.
Oh, Kiri TP'd
in.
But no, they won't get it. They'll be able to get to the castle now. I don't think they'll get a touch on this. No touch. So now 3 minutes to just get that last little bit around the corner.
Oh, Mauga.
Mauga
Just a
goes
little
down.
too far. Oh, but they do find a pick on the Bastion.
So, oh my gosh.
And that Mauga will be back way faster than their Bastion will be.
This is
But
such
they
a
do
back
have
and-
Bastion for Bancroft.
Such a back and forth affair right now. We're trying to see ult. We just got a Bastion ult and a Pharah ult right now.
Yeah, Farah probably going to look for her ult here pretty early. Probably going to look to switch. This is not the
huge anti.
greatest area for Farah to be in. Really close range.
Cage fight into a
Finding
corner.
two.
Getting,
oh my!
oh.
That was a big barrage in cage
And
fight.
cleaning up, getting the fight. Can we get the ace? Can we get the ace? There's
And
the
there it
ace.
is. And if that's not play of the game, I don't know what is. That was a very nice ult.
You know the best part about this? We still have 2.5 minutes of this. This is such a great match going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, even like, it's like there's so much back and forth
There
going on here.
is.
You really don't know what to expect.
I dare I say it? I want a game 3.
I would love a game 3 here.
This is great work on both teams.
I'm really intrigued to see what this what Ghost has to offer with his Blossom here. Nano gets invested early. Mauga charges in. Wow, cardiac overdrive. It's kind
TP's
of
in
crazy.
and hits the death
there's
blossom. But it gets slept
He gets slept.
and survives.
Ooh.
Survives.
Franklin's Mauga.
But
losing
huge.
4.
Get
3
the-
on.
that's
I
gonna
think
do it.
This is game over.
That might do it. Bancroft Rosalie
So extremely close.
is gonna be your Division 4 state champions. What a match!
What a match.
Congratulations to both teams. Honestly, match of the day. It's been that was such a back and forth affair. And there's your player of the game that you called.
I mean, that was overall nothing to be upset about. That was really good by both teams.
That was one of the best Overwatch matches I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of many pro games that even come that that
Yeah,
that
and
exciting.
then Farah with the ace. Oh, congratulations again to Bancroft Rosalie, your 2024 Division 4 champions. Also, shout out to Franklin.
Shout out to all these teams. Making it to finals
true, yeah,
is nothing to be like upset about.
Yep. So congratulations again. We'll take a brief intermission to get ready for the medal presentations.